Good morning. This is TCR Troy CommunityRadio.com. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV. And this is Community Connection with Miami County Park District. And I've got Scott Myers and Jessie Chernetski with me here this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Again, another beautiful week. And some spring weather on last Monday.
Yeah. Oh my, that was a little crazy.
Yeah. Wasn't quite expecting it, but I
No.
know the first day of spring is tomorrow.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Yep.
I keep saying it was last Monday. That
Yeah.
made it
Right,
official.
right.
Oh,
Well,
it's beautiful
you know,
outside.
and it was my son's fault.
Really?
He's home for spring break from Oklahoma, and he brought those tornadoes with him.
Did he go storm chasing when that started? here?
Well, here's the interesting story. He helped the Rotary put out the voting machines on Monday.
Okay.
And so in the afternoon, you know, he was at home, and the schools held the kids at school, and so we were getting with him. Hey, can you go pick up Megan, our daughter, at the school once they finally let him out? And he's like, I'm west of Covington right now.
You caught him out right where that storm was coming through.
Out. But then he goes like, now I didn't go too far. I didn't get too close because I was by myself, so I didn't want to go too close to it. And I'm thinking. So if somebody else was with you, you could be swept up by a tornado then, and it was okay?
We were down in Pleasant Hill,
my
and
God.
sirens are going off.
Yeah.
Send the
That was
kids
a lot
inside.
closer
Everybody's
there.
inside, and I was out watching. And then my niece came out, and she's watching. And my dad came out. We're all standing.
Yeah.
And it was like, ooh, if we're gonna see anything, and
Right.
the clouds were pretty ominous.
Yes, that's
To
what
say the least.
what I heard. And the pictures I saw. We didn't have it too much over by our office, so
No.
we were okay.
I think we were pretty lucky over here
Yes.
on this side of the
Yeah,
county.
we were.
Yes, we were. So that's for sure.
All right. Well, the first thing you've got on your list today is keeping your New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
And, is that to
spring.
get outside
Yeah.
and exercise?
Yeah, it is spring because everybody at the beginning of the year, okay, boy, this year I really got to exercise, I got to lose some weight, and then come February, that all goes out the window.
Yeah.
So we just want to remind everyone, remember your New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
So, and get out and get healthy and get outside because the weather's been great. So
Yes,
and
it has.
looking at the attendance in our parks, people have been getting out. So we just want to encourage that more and more and then make it a habit.
Yeah, make
Then
it a
it's-
habit.
Yeah, then it's not just a resolution, it's a habit.
Yeah.
Well, once you, like you said, once you do get in the habit of it or in that routine, it
Yeah.
just becomes a part of your day.
That's right. That's
Well, it's
right.
really about prevention too. Like you can just by going outside and walking 20 minutes a day. I mean, that's nothing really. I mean, think about there's 24 hours in a day. That's
Yep.
just a very small percentage of your time. Like
Yep.
I don't even know if it'd be 1% of your time. You
Yes.
know.
Not to mention the good that you get just from being out in the
Exactly.
sunshine.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
It's like total preventative health if you're going outside and walking.
Right, and getting your kids involved.
Yeah.
Because if you, the research has shown that the more you're outside and the more you recreate, whether it's just walking or running or riding your bike or
Yeah.
hiking, whatever you're doing, that physical activity outdoors, it does help prevent some of those long-term things like type 2 diabetes and heart disease and those kinds of things.
Yeah.
So, we all know that, but sometimes we just have to remind it. So, and it, not only physically but mentally, because you get the mental health.
Yes.
And so sometimes it's nothing better than to go
Yeah.
outside,
Yep.
Like I say,
get
just
into
the
the woods,
sunshine,
take
the
a
fresh
hike,
air.
get out there, and you just feel good on your own, or maybe just with your,
Yeah.
with one other person or a couple
sounds.
people, and just take it all in.
It's refreshing.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very refreshing.
Yeah, lower your stress, decrease depression, anxiety, all that stuff. So
Yep.
lots of good things by getting outside.
Yep.
And Jesse, you've got the event that is going to get
Yes.
people, that
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah,
that
of
need to
course.
keep that resolution.
Yeah,
That's
so
right.
come and join our trail run, of course. I mean, we talked about this a little bit last week as well. We have over a 6-month span. There's 5 different 5Ks that we have at various parks. You can run or walk. It's really for all abilities. That's exactly what this goal is to get people outside into the parks, walking, running, and just keeping people, kind of creating a little bit of a community with these runs almost, where people can come out and enjoy a nice Sunday morning with the park district at one of their parks.
They can, as many people as you have, I would say that you get that opportunity to meet a lot of people too.
You do, yeah. It's a lot of fun. We have around 100, 130 people there per race.
That is just amazing.
Yeah,
it's
and
really cool.
It is fun. Like, people start becoming friends, and we have. I remember last year there were 2 women that would kind of compete with one another to see who can finish first. But while they're competing, they're encouraging each other. They didn't know each other before the races, but they kind of kept each other going and motivated, and they'd see each other. I mean, it's awesome to see relationships kind of build and bloom at the Trail Run Challenge. So,
but it isn't like a race, like who's to the finish line first.
Definitely not.
It's everybody's at their own pace.
Yeah, everyone's at their own pace.
Right, and that's that's the interesting thing about running, and and I've with my daughter running cross country. It's not always about where you finish in line of people. It's how you do against yourself, and that's really what it's about. All right, so you're gonna start off, and we'll do health assessments at each one. All right, here's your weight, your BMI, your blood pressure, and hopefully over the 6 months, those things have all gone down. Yeah. And along with that, your time has gone down, and they always talk about your PRs, what's your personal record.
Yeah.
And so try each trail run, set a new personal record, whether it's 1 second better, 2 seconds better, or whatever. And so that's sort of it's sort of more that way now. So instead of just competing against everybody else.
Yeah, and our first race is coming up. It's April 24th. So make sure to register beforehand. You get a T-shirt and a better discount if you register beforehand. So we highly encourage that. You can register at alliancerunning.com. It's easy to do online. Or, of course, you can go to our website, fill out our registration form, and mail it in with your check.
Perfect. You guys have great sponsors for that, too.
We do. Yes. Yeah, we really do. Of course, Upper Valley Medical Center, they've been around, I think, since the beginning.
Since the beginning, and they also have entered a team.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, because you can enter teams as well. So get a group of friends, neighborhood, co-workers or whatever, and enter as a team, and you can get and so Upper Valley. Amanda told me that this week that Upper Valley has got their team going. So
so they're one of our great sponsors. Of course, Miami County Public Health, who does all of our BMI screenings for us and is out at every race with us.
Right.
Keeping you on track, giving you great health information. Yes. Up and Running, of course. Again, they're usually there at each one of our race. They provide our gift cards that they give out for the different prizes that we hand out. Abbey Credit Union and Marsh and McLennan Agency, which is formerly Brower's Insurance. So we have all these great sponsors, and we appreciate them so much.
It's great. Yeah, because it helps keep costs down for everyone when we have those sponsors, and helps provide the resources that we couldn't provide, like Miami County Public Health. Obviously, we couldn't provide nurses and do the health screenings and all those kinds of things. So by them lending their staff and their expertise, makes for a wonderful event.
Yeah.
Well, and it also broadens it a little bit to where you can offer that while you're there.
Yeah, very well-rounded.
Yeah, when people come, it's more than just a run.
Yeah.
It's more than just a walk.
It's really about getting healthy and promoting health and wellness and using your parks and knowing your numbers, meaning knowing your weight or your BMI or blood pressure, so you can be proactive about really taking care of yourself.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
We talked about it last week. Leave what you find.
Right.
And it's kind of like the leave no footprint behind.
Leave no trace. Those kinds of things. Some of those that have been around for a long time, and we try to encourage that in all of our things. And some of our, like Charleston Falls Preserve, we have some of our preserves. Obviously, you're not allowed to take things out of there because those are preserves. But spring is here tomorrow.
Oh, the flowers are already up. So close to blooming.
So close to blooming, and we have some great places to see those blooms. And so we just leave the blooms there so that the next person can enjoy.
Don't pick them.
Don't pick them. Because all the things that those blooms are those are also like food sources for habitat. Other things. So the bees need things early. As the bees are coming out of hibernation, they need things right away to eat on. So that's important that you leave the wildflowers there. Maple Ridge, Garbury Bigwood Sanctuary. Those are, I tell you what, probably in the next week or so, those are going to be just exploding in color. Yeah. It's going to be really, really cool. So
Stillwater Rangeline access is awesome by the boardwalk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really, that's probably I think one of the best places to go see wildflowers.
And a lot of people don't always know about that.
Yeah.
That place because it's sort of tucked back away there off of Rangeline Road. So, but it's and the other thing that comes along is there's a lot of baby animals that are going to start popping around, and so just be leery of the working or to get too close to the baby animals because mom may be close by.
Yeah, good point on that.
Oh yeah, so it's you want to make sure that mom doesn't come and cause some damage to you.
Yes.
So protect the baby animals. They'll be okay. You don't need to rescue them.
Right. Baby bunnies. Baby
and,
skunks.
Yeah, baby
leave
skunks.
the
Definitely
skunks alone.
Those little cute kittens.
Yes, those nice black kittens with the little
of the
stripe.
woods.
Yeah, so
Kids
leave
in the
yeah.
woods.
Yeah, so leave them alone. Leave the animals alone. Let them. They're okay. They'll be perfectly fine. There's no need for you to go grab them or try to save them or anything like that. They'll be okay.
Now, was it the old wives' tale? Like once you touch them, that the mother will reject them, or is that?
I think that's more of an old wives' tale,
but still, you don't want mother coming,
right.
Yeah,
that's like
protecting her animals.
That's probably more like I think that might have been something so that
People
parents
didn't.
so that you tell the kids not to touch them and that kind of thing. Like don't go swimming 30 minutes after you eat. So.
You'll get a cold if you go outside with wet hair. Not true.
Yeah.
Sorry, kids. Sorry, parents.
No, but so that's take a good picture of them. Get a good picture, put it on Facebook. Do a drawing if you like to draw of what you saw, those kinds of things. So
okay.
Try to do that instead of grabbing them and taking them home.
Yeah, we know they're really cute and they're hard to resist, but please do because it's for everyone's safety and best interest.
I think you just put your finger on it. Since we all have cameras in our pockets,
That's
it's called our phone. Take a picture and they can enter your photo contest.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, without a doubt, because we're doing those every month.
Yep, in partnership with Troy Daily News and the Pickwood Daily Call. So they're awesome. They've been helping us a lot with that. They publish the winner of each month in their newspapers, so that's great.
Yes.
And it's a lot of fun. We've had some really awesome entries.
Really unbelievable.
Yeah, we have great photographers in the area.
Yeah.
So
And we have two categories, professional and non-professional. Mm-hmm. So the regular person going out there taking a neat picture isn't competing against the professionals.
Okay.
So so enter there, and then we have some finalists, and then people vote on Facebook for the winner. So what their favorite is. So look on there now to vote on the winner, but get by March 31st, and then get your photo in, and then you'll be ready entered in for the next month. So.
All right. Well,
it goes year round. We're going to do one every month.
Had a nice mild winter, and for people to get outside, especially with this great spring weather, you've got some events. Yes,
this afternoon, 1:30 to 3 at Charleston Falls, our family discovery hike, habitat hike. This is the one that's our special program that we're doing with autism, kids with autism.
Oh, okay.
So the social story, those that have been registered, we've sent those that have already registered, the social story's been sent to them. But if you're still looking to get involved, you can do that in a hurry. The dog social, just walking the dog, is tomorrow from 1 to 3 at Stillwater Prairie. Those are always popular. A month ago we had almost 100 people at our dog social at Charleston.
That's crazy.
This dog social this month is tomorrow is at Stillwater Prairie, Sunday, March 20th from 1 to 3.
Yep, and we have a Trailing Mom and Tots program on the 21st of March from 10 to noon at Charleston Falls. That's kind of a regular program that we have monthly. They're on Mondays. I was out at Charleston Falls. It's for moms and their tots to come out and hike around and kind of enjoy some social time well as nature.
Yeah, and it gets the kids used to being outside.
Yeah.
Get them started at a young age.
Yep. And then we have our frog walk, which we all love that name because we picture frogs on leashes.
Yes.
But that's not what we're doing.
You're not walking the frogs. You're taking a walk to see the frogs and listen to the frogs.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, and this is cool because it's a night program, and it's from 8 to 9:30 at night at Stillwater Prairie Reserve, out in Covington, right off 185. And you get to learn all about frogs, and you get to hear their sounds, and of course, like I just said, walk through the wetlands at night, which is definitely a different experience.
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
fun.
March 25th, and night hikes are always different because the sounds are different, the smells are different, the feel is different. It's just a totally different experience being in our parks at night. So, which we don't have very many of those. So taking advantage of that one. And then March 26th and 29th is our preschool in the park Welcome Spring from 11 to noon at Charleston Falls Preserve. So we'll have a spring story we'll read. They'll make a little kite, and they'll go for a short hike, a tot-sized hike, and search for signs of spring. So preschool in the park Welcome Spring, March 26th and 29th from 11 to noon. And for all those programs, we would like folks to register. They can do that by calling at 335-6273. They can email us, register at miamicountyparks.com, or they go to our website, which is the easiest. Anytime they want, go on there, find on the program calendar page, click on the program, and they can register that way. So
Perfect.
Yeah. You can also find out a little bit more information about each of our programs by going to the website and registering too.
Yes.
So there's a little bit more detail, usually about where to meet and kind of just a little bit more description about what's going on. So I recommend going there too, just to get some more information if you're curious about any of these programs.
And of course, like the Facebook page. That is
Yeah.
another good way to
That
see
is.
what's going on
That's
Yeah.
right.
and what people folks are posting.
Yeah.
to your-
That's right.
Yeah,
And
we have
it's-
a really active Facebook page,
Very.
so highly recommend going on and liking us. We periodically update stuff on the daily and
Right.
have various information not only about our programs but
Right.
different
other different things that
stuff.
coming around not that are of interest to folks who enjoy the Miami County Park District. It may not necessarily be our thing, but might be we'll share stuff that comes from ODNR or Division of Wildlife or things along those lines that we see that we say, oh, the folks that follow us will like this, and so as well as a lot of local things, a lot of local Facebook page groups and stuff like that we'll share.
Well, we know a lot of people are going to be glued to their TVs here with
Yes.
basketball.
Yes, that's right.
We are.
But-
We love
Yeah.
basketball.
So you're suggesting to take the TV outside.
Well,
Actually, you can take your phone anywhere with
There you go.
and watch it.
March Madness on demand.
Yeah.
Take it on your hike with you.
Seriously.
Put in the headphones. You can listen to the game, watch the game while you're on your hike.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I've
Great tip.
actually, I have done this before, and it is one of the best things ever.
Yes. Well, that's because she's usually yelling at the TV.
Yeah,
so this way
calms
it makes her
me
stick.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, to be out in nature, it
Yes,
keeps you calm.
it keeps me calm. I can be
That's right.
active. I don't have to be so crazy.
That's right. That way Danny doesn't throw her out.
Yeah, 'cause he's been close before.
All right. Anything else you want to throw in this morning?
No.
I don't think
no,
so.
we're good. We're good.
All right. Well, enjoy your Saturday afternoon.
Yes.
And the sunshine.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
This has been the Community Connection with the Miami County Park District. I'm Clint Myers on 107.1 WTJN for David Denoyer on TCTV.